Hello, the purpose of this video is to show the template for one rule maps. The idea here is the students, maybe they learn different rules individually, but they still have trouble differentiating when to use one rule compared to other. So all these little maps is they're going to be doing a one-step process, and they need to identify the logic to explain which rules they use to go from point A to point B. And so here you will have multiple problems, but all of them will use a different rule. So the purpose again is they're going to have here a list of potential rules that they can use, and they have a problem here. I'm going to show you an example in a second. So the idea is they're going to see the problem, and they're going to try to identify which rule is the appropriate one to use here, and then they're going to write it here, a summary or a formula, whatever it is that you're trying to teach, and then we'll take them to the next step of the process. So all of these are one-step process where a rule has to be applied. So let me show you a simple example here on one rule problem for linear equations. I have multiple one-step equations here, and here are the different rules that they can potentially use to solve the problem. And I'm not going to solve this because, I'm assuming that you know how to do that. But in this case, they will have to say x minus 3 equal to 4. To move the problem to the next step, I have to use the addition property of equality. So you can decide, tell the students, you don't need to write everything, just write addition. Or you can have numbers here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they can tell you which rule. Or if you want to get more sophisticated, just don't give them any rules and they have to tell you the logic. But again, the same idea is you are trying to students to understand how to apply a set of different rules to solve one step in the process. You can apply this, for example, for exponentials. You have multiple rules for exponentials. You can have one-step process here. Like the product of a product or things like that. You can have another example would be radicals. Let me think some other examples. Some logarithms, they may apply one-step process. Some trigonometric rules or identities they can use. And again, you just put here, provide somewhere the different rules, and then they have to be able to identify of all this menu of rules that I have in here, which one is the appropriate one to use. Okay, that is the purpose of this video. Thanks. And again, you can subscribe to this channel. I keep forgetting to say that at the end of my videos. Okay, bye.